Yes guys, Tommy Roney here, bringing you a controller and custom game settings, camera angles, everything guys, what I use in my games, because this has been something that a lot of people have been asking for, and I obviously want to bring you guys the content that you guys want. This is a community thing, and so therefore, before I get into the video, thank you for all the support recently. We got to, well, 1/4 of the way to our 1K subscribers guys, we're nearly there. I know it sounds like, wow, you're far away, or you're far away from it. Why are you talking as if you're nearly there? Well, guys, it's already been a big jump. It's been like, well, maybe a month or two of proper content. So I really appreciate all the support everyone's been giving on this channel. Make sure to, as always, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Lots of great content will be coming out. If you guys want anything, then make sure to just comment. I am happy to help. And yeah, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. I have all the latest news about what's going on. I am a pro player after all, so I can give you all the latest pro news, as well as how to improve the game, what's the meta, what's OP. And I'm working on a few projects right now, so that should hopefully help you guys once it comes to it. But listen, this is something a lot of people have been asking for, so let's get into it guys. Controller settings. We're going to start with these before I get into the camera angle and all that. Fifa Trainer, I hide it. I personally don't think it's necessary. Obviously, I'm a pro player. If I had a trainer on, it'd be a bit weird. So I hide it. Time finishing, I took it off. It's not really useful. This isn't FIFA 19 anymore. I don't think it's actually going to help at all. Like, I've tried green timing shots this year. I don't feel a difference. So I keep it off. Just to make sure that, when I'm in those stressful situations, I don't red time something by accident or whatever. Next player switch indicator, I keep that on. This is a preference thing. Basically, when you're on the ball, well, when your opponent's on the ball and you're defending, there's a little indicator, a little triangle over one of your other players that shows you that if you click left bumper or L1 at that point to switch, it will switch to that player. I keep that on just in case. Sometimes it's useful, last second kind of interceptions, but apart from that, it's not the most important thing. Pass block assistant on. This year, unfortunately, as much as we would want the game to be manual, there's a lot of AI interference, and we obviously want to maximize our chances of getting the ball back, so keep the pass block assistance on. Auto switching, please keep on air balls and loose balls. You don't want on manual or auto, honestly. That's basically what they're going to switch you on. Apart from that, you're on your own, right? The reason why it's very important is because if you have to switch whilst the ball's in the air, that's just so difficult guys. It's honestly near impossible. Don't do it at all. So just keep that on air balls and loose balls. Auto switch and move assistance, right? So as it says there, basically when you switch to a player, he's going to keep running in that direction to allow you to adjust quickly. I wouldn't put on none, but I think between low and high it's okay. Whichever one you want. Honestly, I've played on high, I've played on low. Personally, I don't feel a difference. I keep on low though for my own sake, because I want to obviously decide where my player goes. I don't want him to run with the ball in case he intercepts it and then obviously someone gets a touch and a goal. So I keep on low, but this doesn't really matter guys. You do you on this one. Jockey Assisted. Last year was very good to have on manual, but this year assisted because defending is a lot harder. I think you want to make sure your jockey allows you to get close to your opponent. It doesn't affect you when you're trying to mark up interceptions, but when you're jockeying right next to your opponent, this allows you to kind of lock on. It's like a what is that system called? It's a thing on shooting games. It's a thing of, when you're close to a target, it basically locks onto them, especially when you're on a console, to help you out, obviously, with aiming and stuff like that. So yeah, it's this kind of similar thing. When you're close to the player, it's going to lock onto him a bit more and allow you to get the ball back quicker. Manual, of course, it allows you to move around more, but it doesn't give you that option, so therefore it makes it super hard to get the ball back in comparison. Auto flare pass, auto clearances, auto shots, player lock, all on. Auto flare pass, I hate this so much, but I keep it on. I doubt, not many players actually do this, so it's not that big of a deal. Auto clearances, of course you want it. If it's on the line, you want your player to clear. You don't have to, you don't want to have to switch and then tackle. There's so many problems that can come out of that. So guys, honestly, just keep that on. Don't mess about with that. Auto shots on. It's in those situations where you don't have enough time as a human being to react. to opportunities when the ball bounces right in front of you. It will just shoot for you. Pretty smart thing to do. Everyone keeps that on. Player lock on. This is up to you guys. This is the thing where you press your left stick, right stick, and then therefore you can control another player off the ball. I don't usually use it at all anyway, but clearly if you want to use it, keep it on. You know, you never know when you might need it. It won't affect you anyway if you keep it on in any way if you don't use it. Contextual, Agile, Dribbling. Now this one, guys, this is new this year. It's the left stick dribbling. I don't know if many of you have experienced this, but basically when you're on a ball with someone that's very good with dribbling, once you go one way and then you want to turn the other way, he dribbles, you know, in a way where he's trying to keep the ball more, like he's not just turning all the way 360. What he does is he does make sure that he stays on the ball and dribbles it back, you know, keeps the ball better, that kind of stuff. Basically, players that are agile are going to be better with left stick now, and I keep that on because for me it's the most clutch thing this year. I love it. Yeah, I think it's perfect. It's something we've been asking for so long. I love this feature so much, so keep that on, guys. Assisted headers. Now this will put you on off when the game starts. You can put it on because what it will allow you is that, you know, your headers are basically assisted. I mean, it's as simple as the game actually locks onto a specific target and does it for you. But if you do off, you have better accuracy, guys. So headers, even when you're passing, are manual. So you have to remember that, but they are way more accurate, you know. And I don't know, for me that's personally better because I want to obviously have a target where, you know, if I'm heading with Cristiano Ronaldo towards the goal, I want to know where I'm going to put it, you know, which corner. So I keep that off, guys. Right stick switching, always player relative. You don't want your left stick switching to be on ball relative, man. That's a mess. Keep it player relative. It means when you're switching with your right stick, whichever player you're controlling currently, that's who it's going to take your right stick switch from, not the ball, which is nonsense, I think. The ball relative one. Ground pass assistance assisted. Obviously, guys, through ball assistance, you want it assisted. Shot assistance assisted. Cross assisted. Lob pass assisted. Guys, this is pretty much straightforward. Why would you ever change it? There's literally no need. Save assistance has to do with pro clubs. Analog sprint, I keep that off. It's a bit silly. Analog sprint, the game puts it on, but I take it off. It's basically, however much you hold down the sprint button depends. Well, if it's on, basically, however much you hold the sprint button depends how quickly your player will sprint. I think that's nonsense. I just want to play the sprint. That's why I'm clicking the sprint button. So therefore, guys, I keep it on off and don't mess about with that. Tactical defending. Any of you doing legacy defending are rats. Plus it won't allow you to do that anyway in Ultimate Team. Keep on tactical defending, guys. Pass receiver lock late. This is important, guys. Do not put it on early. Personally, that's what I'll tell you. Basically what it means, when you're passing with a player, and let's say you're passing with someone and then you realize, hold on, it's actually marked up, I don't want to pass there, you can quickly switch with your left stick where you're passing, and your player will not lock on that pass to that guy and will pass to the other guy you've basically locked on late after. If you keep on early, basically the first pass is the one that counts. This saves me so many times from awkward situations where I could lose the ball in defense. So guys, honestly, just keep on late and don't mess around with that. Other than that, guys, I don't change anything here. I don't see the need. I don't touch those. So guys, those are those settings, yeah? Now we're going to go into our game settings. Don't worry about these are all default because I never play offline, so these don't change. Here we go, camera angle, guys. Everyone's been asking me about this. So guys, I keep on tele broadcast. Yeah, I put all of these just in case because I never know when I might play pro clubs. Unless I'm a goalkeeper, of course that's a pro. Camera settings default. I just don't change it. I just don't see the need, right? A lot of you have been asking me in the previous few videos, what is your camera angle? Well, guys, when you asked me that, I was on co-op. This one right in here. A lot of pros use co-op because what it allows them to do, I keep it on 8 and 8. That's what it used to be, guys. The reason why I use co-op, as you can probably see from the little picture up there, is look how much you see on the pitch. You see so much, and a lot of pros use it for that reason, but the gameplay is a lot slower. So ever since that video, I've played in that pro scrimmage over the weekend, and I did not enjoy co-op. It was way too slow, especially with the slow gameplay and everything else. I couldn't do it. So guys, I switched to tele broadcast and I'm playing a lot better, and I keep that obviously on default. Tele broadcast allows you to be closer, allows the gameplay to feel faster, and allows you to make quicker movements on the ball and off the ball as well as defending. So I think tele broadcast is the better way to go in terms of that. Visual, Player name and indicator is very important. I do not want someone to have the gamer tag popping up. I couldn't care less. I want to know which player is on the ball and what I can do with it. So I always keep that player name on player indicator default. I don't care about that. Fade, don't care. Time score display. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm not going to take off the score. I need to know what minute we are in. 3D, guys, I think it's better than 2D. Do not put your radar on off. It's one of the most important features in the whole game. Keep on 3D. It's honestly not going to cause you any problems looking over at the radar from time to time. User radar color, yeah, I couldn't care less really. I just keep on default, like whatever happens, happens. Score clock drop down. Now this is the thing. This is the drop down saying, oh look, this is how much possession you guys currently have, and the commentators talk about to keep that off. You don't want that popping up on your screen. It gets annoying from time to time. Don't care about the net stuff. Scrolling lineups, yeah, take that off. I know what team I have. I don't really need that. Rules, don't, obviously, who cares, don't change. Menu music, all up to you. It's not that big of a deal. Like, this is whatever you prefer, whatever music you want. Meanwhile, Sideline Commentator, yeah, I say it's on, but guess what, commentary volume 0, I don't want that nonsense. Stadium ambience 6 or 7, guys, you don't need any more, otherwise it's too loud. I don't want commentators because on pro tournaments we don't play with commentators, so why would I need to, play normal games with them? So I just ignore that. And obviously the rest are just those. Guys, those are my settings. It's as easy as, it doesn't really make you a better player. What makes you a better player is practice, hard work, and obviously watching all the other pros. So therefore, check out my 2 FUT Champs highlights videos, check out my squad battle tutorial, check out my top 200, guys. It's all in the links below in the description. I'm going to leave it all there for you. Make sure to check out all the rest of the videos on the channel. And as always, guys, if you have anything, then just let me know in the comments, and I'll be working on that video. Currently, I'm working on a little series, and I'm trying to get a few people together, pros, to help me with it, so we can have a few clips for you guys on how to improve as a player. But for now, guys, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if you are new. It's that little red button. Doesn't take much of your time, but it means a lot to me, obviously, and it helps to let the channel grow. But thank you, guys, and until next time, peace.